So I think one of the things that became clear is there's no single blueprint or answer to the question, what is hybrid? So it seems to have a number of different characteristics. And we talk about flexible work arrangements, and now people have, in a lot of cases, more autonomy over the hours they want to keep and the locations they want to work from, and what makes sense for their roles. So there's a shift in terms of autonomy in those choices. We also can see, and we'll touch on this through some of the research that we identified, that it gives us potential flexibility in determining what is the right mode to deliver the work and the outcomes that we're focused on, if it's online, if it's face-to-face, or a blend of those at a sort of one-to-one or team level. So we can kind of see this is a really dynamic thing, and it's the contexts are that it is not a linear process. It is dynamic. It is not something which we can put into a box and say that everyone will operate to the same standard. And to some extent, as Alex mentioned, this has been a bit of a sleeper subject, and what it means for organizations is still emerging and becoming clear. And we have a case study from Microsoft, which I think will bring some color to that. So when we think about the configurations of hybrid, there are some characteristics that are common, but they also present certain challenges. And I think that when I think about this topic, I kind of come back to a mental model of the person, the role, and the system. And each of these things you see on the screen can kind of have an influence or mean something different to one of those phases of that model. Where the place that we want to connect and collaborate, where we want to have more concentrated work, it could be the office. Where we want to have isolation to be able to focus, to have more mindful work, but also the flexibility to accommodate life, could be home, and so on. So we can see that there is no one size fits all, but there are a lot of things which people and managers and organizations are wrestling with to try and make sense of this new norm that we're operating in.